So, do you want to tell me what the hell you're thinking? Bringing back the NWO?
Relax. Let me explain.
You'd better. I know you haven't been here that long, but in general, I prefer to only have one rebellion to deal with at a time.
It's not another rebellion. This NWO stuff is just a way to stir up some trouble within Mutiny. It's a play. I just need people to believe it's real. And that's obviously working.
That is a pretty good idea, actually. But I really wish you'd run the stuff past me first.
And spoil the surprise? Come on. I've got this under control. Just sit back and enjoy my brilliant manipulations. You just might learn something.
Okay, I'll give you some rope. Just be smart.
I always am. That's why it's working.
And here's the man reviving the NWO in more ways than one.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Erie, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 323 pounds, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, the unrelenting Alexander Boone.
He's not just emulating the New World Order, he's declaring war on Mutiny with Joe Coffey and Shotzi by his side, all proudly NWO.
Any enemy of Mutiny is a friend of mine, Corey, and he is clearly rallying powerful allies.
Battle lines are drawn as the new NWO faces Mutiny right now.
This dude is one of the most impressive young superstars we've seen.
Braun Breaker on a meteoric rise in WWE.
And his opponent from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds, Braun Breaker.
We've seen a fury to Braun Breaker, a fiery temper that fuels him in the ring.
And that fire cannot be extinguished.
Just look at Breaker's face. The intensity of this man is palpable.
Braun looks ready to completely annihilate the opposition. This isn't just another match. The newly formed NWO needs to show they can stand up to Mutiny's challenge.
Exactly, Corey. And with Mutiny members like Joe Coffey and Shotzi now donning NWO colors, this fight isn't just pivotal, it's personal.
And our personal feelings aside, I'm sure Mutiny wants to squash this new faction before they can prove the NWO can be major players too. And they tie up with a collar and elbow.
And into a wrist lock. Seamlessly transitions there.
Into the side headlock here.
Nothing fancy here. Backbreaker. He is looking to do some serious harm. And a thunderous forearm to follow. Down on the arm. Beautiful.
Down for the pin. 2. And he powers in.
Uh-oh, he's got him up. What a press slam.
And Braun's having trouble managing this onslaught.
Braun's on the wrong side of every exchange.
Hip drop.
I've been waiting to see that.
And that intensity of Braun's got tapered down a bit there.
Oof, and all the impact brought to the knee.
And he's going to the outside, which will start a countout. Backbreaker.
These superstars are ready to take this fight wherever it wants to go, even right into the announcer's area.
Looked it up. What's next? Face first off the apron. Just a barrage of offense coming his way with seemingly no answer to it.
Yeah, and this might cause him to lose his composure.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring. And wait a minute. What's the manager doing under the apron?
Come on now. What is this manager bringing out? You should revoke his license for this.
On the throat in the corner. A shot like that to the ego can really shake you up mentally.
That's a free fall. This capacity crowd is sending him love, and he's sending it right back. And face planting them into the canvas. The amount of force behind that is enough to knock a normal person out.
This is terrifying power into the suplex.
He has to be in a world of hurt here.
It's all about focus. You have to be able to ignore the pain as the match wears on. Stunning display of power.
These are big power moves becoming more devastating with every attempt.
Oh, man, he is more than fired up right now.
One answer after another. Neither competitor.
Watch out!
Oh, man, he landed left there.
He is getting rid of the turnbuckle pad.
Don't say that too loud, Saxon. You might get caught.
Totally helpless at the moment.
Scoop slam.
Braun Breaker in position. Ready to strike.
Big clothesline.
Oh, no. Look what we have here. He has no idea what's coming his way.
Nice takedown. Stack them up.
The referee's attempt.
Reverse the leverage and into a pin.
Turn around, ref. The action's behind you. Cover. Hold on.
Trying to steal one here. He breaks the ref's count before 2.
Not quite enough to put him away.
Got him right where he wants him.
Up and around. Uh-oh. Power slam. Pull right back in.
Side slam. Ooh. Taking on even more brutal damage there.
It's time to catch that second, maybe even third win.
Ooh, just bouncing off the turnbuckle.
Oh, my gosh. With one hand.
Baker can't seem to get out of harm's way.
Every form of offense Breaker attempts is being neutralized.
Post drop. Oh, target acquired and destroyed. Ooh. Tilt-a-whirl sidewalk slam. Oh, what a clothesline.
Vicious kicks to the cranium of their opponent. Oh, that's just insulting. Military press. Ooh.
Setting course to the top turnbuckle.
To the sky. Diving splash from the top. Incredible impact. What's he doing?
He had this match in the bag.
Oh, shot right to the kidney.
Repeated elbows to the lower back.
Breaker showing no answer for this attack.
Tough spot for Braun to be in.
DT. Looking to capitalize on that move.
No idea what he's planning here.
Yeah, I don't think it's anything good, Cole. Samoan drop iron.
Iron drop.
Oh, caught that foot by surprise.
Arm wringer. And met with a right hand. Head over heels with the Frankensteiner.
Now it's a cover.
That's gotta be it. Shows that this is still anybody's match at this point.
Close fist connects. Ooh, great anticipation.
Got the full Nelson. Slam. He's ready to show his opponent and the world what he's made of.
Look out. Breaker's got a problem here.
Placed him in the corner here.
Put on the top rope. Something big's coming. Big shot connects. Precarious position on the top turnbuckle. Not a lot of real estate to work with. Look at this power.
Suplex. Into the pinfall for the victory. No, he gets the shoulder up.
How? How?
We can sense the whole WWE Universe behind him right now.
Oh. Attacking the arm.
Great way to break down your opponent.
He's got him here. He's got him up.
And
Power with a sidewalk slam.
From the middle rope. Oh, a splash. And Braun's having trouble managing this onslaught.
Breaker needs to find that spark and rally.
Man, what timing on that counter.
Looking for the power slam. Their opponent has other plans.
Are you kidding me? Something bad is coming his way, and he has no clue. Oh, incredible height. Being set up in the corner for something. He's placed into a precarious position. Rip applied. A savage choke slam. That can certainly do it.
Going for the cover.
It's over. It is over.
Here is your winner, the unrelenting Alexander Boone.
After that victory, it seems clear this new NWO is poised to be a major player in the fight against Mutiny.
Absolutely, Cole. They're taking over. The New World Order is here, and they're not just here to participate. They're here to dominate.
NWO for life, baby. And boss, before you say anything, you should know I'm already putting together a crew to help the Black and White take out Mutiny and the rest of the WWE. So far, it's me, and that's it. But you gotta start somewhere.
Right, look, just slow down.
I can't slow down. I'm all in. SmackDown is gonna get smacked. Raw is gonna get cooked. They won't even be able to call it Raw anymore. They'll have to call it extra well done. Even though it won't be well done at all when we're through with them. NWO!
Quiet, Truth. Listen, this whole NWO thing, it's complicated.
No, it's not. That's the beauty of it. I don't know if you've noticed, but there are a lot of superstars here who are 3 corners short of a squared circle. If you get my drift, they're very easily fooled. That's why we need this. It's totally real, and it's awesome. Watch. NWO Sneak Attack! That felt amazing. Now everyone knows the NWO is back.
It's not. Truth, you need to listen to me.
Good idea. You be the boss, and I'll be the enforcer and go find some more WWE superstars to beat up under the banner of the NWO.
No, don't do that.
Okay. Then you be the boss, and I'll be the idea man. Here's my first one. NWO pay-per-view. Location? The moon. All we need is a rocket. How hard do you think it'll be to take over NASA?
Listen to the words I am saying. This whole NWO thing is fake. I made it up. I'm just trying to destabilize Mutiny, that's all. None of this is real.
It's not real? It feels real to me.
It's not, though.
Okay, I understand. It's not real because we still need to dream it into reality. And we will. Because it's out with the old and in with the new world order. You are inspiring.
And you are exhausting.
I thought you said you had this under control.
I do. It's just our truth that's the problem. And then I had to back him up or it would have blown my cover.
Well, we wouldn't want that. It'd be a real shame if I only had one massive insurrection to deal with. Now I'm losing superstars to two factions.
I can't help it if I'm so convincing people from both sides are jumping. There's always collateral damage, but at the end of the day, it's working. That's what's important.
You need to end it. Now.
How about I end it next week? We've got some momentum, and I might have already paid for some things to make this NWO movement seem legit, including a non-refundable deposit on an arena, throwback set and all.
Fine. But only because Orton and Gunther are looking for payback. And Mutiny too. So at whatever NWO show you're apparently putting on, you're gonna host an inter-brand fatal four-way. Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and your fake New World Order.
It'll be a night to remember.
Just make sure when it's over, your NWO is forgotten.
And here's the NWO contingent hoping for a too-sweet victory.
The following contest is a fatal four-way Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring, the unrelenting Alexander Boone, R-Truth, Maxine Dupree, and Axiom.
The NWO is headed toward the ring, and you can feel the intensity. They're clearly here to make a statement.
Right, Saxton. They're here to show that the New World Order isn't just a blast from the past. It's a powerhouse shaping the future.
Four factions, one ring, high stakes. This fatal four-way is about to go off. One of the most decorated superstars on the roster today.
The Viper is showing no signs of slowing down.
And one reason for that, Corey, is that Randy Orton continues to evolve in the ring.
And that evolution, just one of many reasons. Orton has laid hands on practically every title in WWE.
And he continues to keep his eyes locked on more. Randy Orton has made a career out of psychologically dissecting his opponents.
And many of the victims who have fallen for the Viper's schemes stay down for good.
Writes his own story in Venom. Randy Orton can't be controlled.
Make way for the ring general, Gunther.
6'5", nearly 300 pounds of pure malice.
Representing Imperium from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 250 pounds, Gunther!
We are looking at the man who etched his name in the history books, becoming the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion of all time.
Once that bell rings, it really doesn't get more dominant than Gunther. No mercy is the name of the game.
And Gunther began his career in WWE proclaiming that the ring is sacred, and his accolades have proven just that. Everything Gunther does, how he competes, it's all about picking up a victory.
Winning is the only outcome for the ring general. Failure is not an option. He despises mediocrity. Finn Balor has arrived.
Say hello to the Prince of Judgment.
And representing the Judgment Day, from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, Finn Balor!
You know, Finn Balor used to have such a deep connection with the WWE Universe, but he's thrown all that away with this new attitude.
I'd argue that was the smartest thing that Balor's ever done. Finn used to be the guy who let glory slip through his fingers, who fell just short of expectations, but now he's living up to his hype and much more.
Balor famously became the first ever Universal Champion, but had to surrender the title to injury. And he's had some measure of success since then, but he's become bitter, he's become jaded.
You speak lies, Cole. Finn Balor simply realigned his values. He knows now what he must do to return to the mountaintop, and he's more prepared to do so. The Prince of Judgment looking to secure his next big victory.
Each of these four has something to prove in tonight's special sold-out event after NWO's bold return set this whole powder keg off.
Right, Saxton, they came out swinging, but the ripples from that strike have put everyone on edge. Now it's about who can assert their dominance in this chaos on NWO's temporary home turf.
And with tensions this high, each superstar in the ring is not only fighting for victory, but also fighting to redefine the future of WWE.
Well-placed kick to the gut. Another damaging kick. Oh, clothesline to follow. Dropkick finds the spot. The face has been planted. Boom, running STO plants him. Nicely done. Unleashed on the knee, and that might drastically slow things down. Gets caught with a punch. There was no issue with that attack. Hey, sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures. Who are we to judge?
Some might call that showing off, but what a display. What a way to flaunt your abilities.
Boom, right across the small of the back.
With tremendous force.
Big boot to the gut. Now clawing.
His stamina is getting tested here.
Yeah, he's taking some hits, but in a fatal four-way, you expect to get a little roughed up. And a kick. Bam!
Power slam. The face has been planted.
Hip drop.
I've been waiting to see that. Sent straight into the post. Just vicious. Here come the bombs.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes.
Hoisted up into the snap suplex. Stepped aside, avoiding damage.
A big kick to the gut, and a thunderous forearm to follow.
German suplex.
Trying to target the back of the neck here.
With an exploder suplex. And shoulders down as my dude. Intercepts the pin attempt.
Man, what a hit.
He gets sent straight down to the floor. He's making his way to ringside now. He's in a bit of agony now.
Yeah, but anything can change the tide to favor forward. It's best to not throw in the towel just yet. Snapmare.
Oh my, it's raking the face with their forearm.
Orton with a fence press.
By Randy Orton. Practically never-ending blows coming at full force here.
Gunther catches him by surprise.
Big boot to the gut.
A clubbing forearm.
This is just brute power.
Oh my goodness, absolute dominance. He quickly gets out of dodge.
Impact right in the kisser.
Counters.
Taken down by the neck.
Look at this, gripping their opponent by the head.
Driven down face first.
An unyielding showing of authority. No two ways about it. Into the steel steps. That's got to be a tide turner.
My goodness, what an impactful STO.
And finding himself on the wrong side of some offense there.
This is what we expect out of Extreme Rules. No one is safe.
Uh-oh. What an elbow drop. Crashing down hard. looking, guys. Elbow. Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's going to hurt. Drop kick from behind. Climb to the top rope here. First up top.
The Prince telling his opponent, come get me.
Work out.
That's it. Gunther is out.
Wasting no time. Shoulders are down.
And that does it. Beats the odds and gets the fatal four-way win.
Here is your winner, the unrelenting Alexander Boone.
And there it is. The NWO proves once again why they're back and more formidable than ever, clinching a critical victory tonight.
Absolutely, Cole. This victory isn't just significant, it's too sweet.
Tonight was a revelation, but let me be clear, it was not a revolution. The so-called NWO revival? Well, the truth is that it was nothing more than a hoax. I stand with Team Raw and SmackDown. Always have, always will. I never meant to target our own Raw and SmackDown talent, but it seems I underestimated just how easily swayed you all were. It's no wonder why Mutiny has been so successful. You need to be smarter. To everyone who thought they were part of something new, understand this. It was all a strategic ploy. The point? To reveal the weak spots in Mutiny's armor, to sort out the tough from the talkers. And guess what? It worked. They broke ranks as soon as they saw a shiny new toy. But now, my WWE friends, it's time to band together. Raw, SmackDown, NXT, whatever's left of it. We all stand against Mutiny. We're not just prepared, we are united, and together we're unstoppable. Mutiny, you're in our sights, and we're coming for you. And R-Truth, my loyal soldier, listen up. The NWO adventure? It was a blast, but that chapter's over. We need to lace up for the real fight, the one right ahead of us.
I have to hand it to you. Reviving the NWO to draw out the weak links from Mutiny was genius. You really turned the tables on them.
And maybe found myself a disciple in R-Truth.
He was a wild card, but he helped make it believable. I don't think you would have managed to pry so many members of Mutiny loose otherwise. Their ranks are pretty solid.
Not as solid as they thought. We exposed some serious cracks.
That's true. And I gotta say, the way you played both sides was impressive. Could be a trick we keep up our sleeves.
Absolutely. With the chaos we've created, they won't know who to trust.
Hold that thought. My phone's blowing up with some big announcement that Triple H just posted on social media. Let's watch it.
For the past 2 months, the WWE board has kept a close eye on the movement known as NXT Mutiny. As previously stated, we've taken a stance of neutrality. Our position has not changed, but I'm here to announce there will be a clear and definitive end to this conflict at Survivor Series. It will be Raw and SmackDown on one side, NXT Mutiny on the other, squaring off in a best-of-3 series of matches to determine the fate of WWE. If Raw and SmackDown win, they can return things to normal and decide to punish NXT Mutiny for their uprising. If NXT Mutiny wins, WWE might look a whole lot different. There may not even be a Raw or SmackDown anymore. We are prepared for any outcome because this truly is a new era of equal opportunity. I have one more announcement. Before Survivor Series at NXT No Mercy, there will be a special preview match for the Unity Tag Team Championships. On one side, it will be the current champs, and on the other, the former champions from NXT, JC Jane and Alexis King. So Raw, SmackDown, NXT Mutiny, when it comes to Survivor Series with the future of WWE at stake, are you ready? I said, are you?
I'm so sorry for interrupting Triple H's big announcement, but I have my own to make. It's not going to be JC Jane competing in the Unity title match, because we're initiating Freebird rules, and I'll be stepping in to make sure we take back what's ours. In fact, taking back the Unity titles is just the first step in taking back all of WWE and getting rid of the dead weight known as SmackDown and Raw. See you soon, dummies.
Are you serious? You know, it's one thing for Hunter to stay neutral, but now he's giving Mutiny a legit opportunity to take control of WWE? This guy's playing favorites. Hell, he might even be one of them.
Who knows at this point?
Fine. If Mutiny is doing Freebird rules for the preview tag match, then so can we. I want in.
You sure that's the right move?
I never got revenge for getting put on the shelf by the Unity champs. This way, I'll get my hands on Lexis King and the traitor who sent them after me.
Okay, you could take my place in the match, but I'll be out there in your corner to watch your backs.
Deal.
All that matters is we defend the titles. We're gonna need all the momentum we can get as we head toward Survivor Series.
Agreed. So let's not lose.
You ready for this, Punk?
I've been waiting for this since the moment all this Mutiny stuff started. So yeah, I'm more than ready.
Not gonna lie, I'm jealous you two are going to get your hands on Bayley. Oh, I was looking forward to hitting her with our whirlwind splash.
At least you'll get to see Punk and I nail her with it from ringside.
I guess that'll do.
Let's stay alert out there. We're heading into enemy territory. Knowing Mutiny, anything can and probably will happen.
Got it.
All right, let's go put some idiots in their places.
It's the Unity champs, ready to show no mercy to their Mutiny opponents.
It must not have been easy to step aside and allow another guy to defend the titles that you rightly earned.
Maybe it wouldn't have been easy for you, Corey, but that just shows the unique, dare I say, unity that this team has. It's the reason they've been so successful and Mutiny has been running scared.
The Unity champs have a new face, but are hoping for the same old result when they defend their titles. And the challengers from Mutiny taking full advantage of Freebird rules.
Watching the Unity titles fall into their enemies' hands has been a black mark on Mutiny itself.
Not that you can tell with their predictably dark and cliched color scheme. Someone had to say it.
Bayley hopes your presence is enough to bring these NXT titles home.
The following contest is an intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, the team of Lexis King and Bayley. And their opponents, Grace Angel and CM Punk.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. Mutiny thought they were being clever by substituting Bayley onto their team, but what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
The Freebird rule cuts both ways, Michael. Bayley and King were not prepared for an angry CM Punk.
Oh, man, this could really come back to bite him in the end.
CM Punk stopped that in its tracks.
Mongolian chop. Hooked up.
Smart, attacking the arm.
Hammerlock now. And a lariat. Now a big swing of momentum against King.
CM Punk is firmly in the driver's seat.
Power slam. And Lexis just got torn down there.
Yeah, as Punk was doing everything that needed to be done there.
Bam, suplex.
Talk about intimidation. I'm not sure if it's resilience or stupidity that's going to drive you to try and come back from a move like that.
Into a lariat.
Right into the pin.
Only a 1 count before the kick out. Not yet.
And now placed in the corner.
There's the tag. Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. Oh, he timed that counter well.
Ooh, slows that down with a well-placed kick.
Oh, man, that was nasty. Slam.
Hoisting their opponent. Oh!
Fisherman Buster.
Kick to the face.
The challenger really struggling to avoid major damage.
Yeah, but you have to keep on battling for your team.
There's the tag.
And it is on.
Boom! Big knee to the midsection.
Irish whip from Punk on Bayley.
And Punk follows it up with the knee.
And he nails the bulldog. Vintage CM Punk.
This looks like it could be all over.
And there's the tag.
We've seen the defending champs win matches with the whirlwind splash, and now it's CM Punk's turn.
Wait, what?
Did that just happen?
I can't believe this. CM Punk has sided with Mutiny?
This can't be happening right now.
It's over. We have new Unity Tag Team Champions, all thanks to the shocking turn of one CM Punk.
And now CM Punk is directing Mutiny to attack the former champions. Punk was friends with these two. They trusted him. This is sick.
Honestly, with Punk's track record, we should have seen this coming.
We thought he was one of the leaders of WWE. I don't get it.
You're not the only one.
We could be witnessing the beginning of the end for WWE as we know it.
I hate to agree, Corey, but with CM Punk on their side, Mutiny now has all the momentum leading into the most important Survivor Series ever.
We are headed for dark times.
I've never been one to run from controversy. In fact, some people think wherever I go, I'm the source of it. So let's talk about why I'm here and how it happened. Buckle up. This story begins before I ever returned to WWE. Raw was in Chicago and my old friend Bailey invited me to stop by. Before I was asked to leave, Bailey and I reminisced about her time in NXT, which gave me an idea. If I was going to sign another WWE contract, sure, I wanted to main event WrestleMania, but that wasn't enough. I wanted to create real, permanent change, a legacy. After I signed, I went to the PC and met the men and women there. They had all the talent in the world, but once they left NXT, they were at the mercy of the corporate overlords who didn't give a damn about their stories, their abilities, or what they had done to get to that point. Year after year, NXT would build stars only to have them stolen by the so-called main roster and then tossed aside. If NXT management wasn't going to do anything about it, I was. NXT was the voiceless who needed my voice. With Bailey on board, we recruited Kevin Owens and the NXT roster and we started a movement. Powerful and permanent change. A legacy. And now with Triple H and the board's blessing, thanks, Paul! We not only have a seat at the table, but the chance to smash that table to pieces. It wasn't easy getting to this point. Friendships broken. Lies were told. Sacrifices had to be made. The night of the big invasion, I had to listen to the start of my own revolution as I lay on the concrete floor pretending to be a victim. All I could do was smile on the inside, knowing that my mutiny had begun. As that mutiny unfolded, I even had most of the locker room and the WWE Universe thinking Triple H was on our side. Crazy, right? Or is it? Unfortunately, for the plan to work, I couldn't be upfront with certain individuals. Namely, the now former Unity champions. When you were busy trying to start a new world order, who do you think riled up R-Truth and got the Raw and SmackDown rosters fighting each other? That would be me. I had you chase Io Sky all over the world just to have you end up destroying the WWE archives worse than Mutiny would have. At least you got some frequent flyer miles. You two used to date, right? Well, consider this a classic breakup. There were some lies, some cheating, and when I didn't need you anymore, I dumped your pathetic asses. Maybe someday you'll understand why I did what I did. But for now, just know that it was for the greater good. When Mutiny reaches its endgame, I will leave WWE not only better, but entirely different than it was when I arrived. And that's a change that was long overdue. So anyone else out there who's on the fence, I implore you to do what's right and get on board the NXT Mutiny Revolution now. Because after Survivor Series, you do not want to be on the wrong side of history.
I wanted to get the four of us together after everything that happened with Punk. How are you two holding up?
Not great. Definitely didn't see that one coming.
No one did. Punk had us all doubting Triple H. Turns out he was just trying to divert attention away from himself the entire time.
Punk said this was like a breakup, and it feels that way.
It reminds me of when we split up, actually.
But ultimately, you must have mended fences to get to this point, right?
Yeah, it took time. But eventually we realized we worked better as friends.
Well, I don't think we have a lot of time, unfortunately. But maybe you can use that experience. You don't need Punk. You never did. You have each other.
I guess you're right. But even though we have each other, we still need help if we're going to defeat Mutiny at Survivor Series.
I know you couldn't trust anyone in the locker room before, but now you don't really have a choice. And besides, in the time since Mutiny formed, certain individuals have proven their loyalty to our side. We should start there.
Keep in mind, these superstars will compete for us in the best-of-3 series. Everything is at stake, including our livelihoods and the future of WWE. So choose carefully.
Which brand do you want to go recruit first?
I'll start on SmackDown talking to superstars from the women's division.
Okay. You have our full support.